Rome, 44 BC. The city buzzed with excitement. Merchants filled the streets. Soldiers marched through crowded forums. Citizens discussed politics in public squares. At the center of it all stood one man, Julius Caesar. Few figures in history have become as famous as Caesar. His military victories had expanded Rome's territories. His political influence seemed unstoppable. His name alone inspired admiration, fear, and loyalty. But while many celebrated him as a hero, others saw a threat. To understand why, we must go back several years. Rome was officially a republic. Power was supposed to be shared among elected officials in the Senate. No king ruled Rome. The Romans were proud of that fact. Their ancestors had overthrown kings centuries earlier. Yet as Caesar's power grew, many feared that tradition was disappearing. Caesar had won extraordinary victories in Gaul. His campaigns brought immense wealth and prestige. Returning to Rome, he found himself locked in a struggle with political rivals. Eventually, conflict erupted into civil war. When the fighting ended, Caesar emerged victorious. His enemies were defeated, his supporters celebrated, and his authority expanded dramatically. Soon, honors poured in. Statues were erected. Public celebrations filled the streets. The Senate granted him unprecedented powers. Eventually, Caesar was named dictator for life. To some Romans, this was stability. To others, it was tyranny. Whispers spread through the Senate. Had Caesar become too powerful? Was the Republic dying? Among those asking these questions were respected senators. Some genuinely believed they were protecting Rome. Others feared losing their influence. Together, they formed a conspiracy. More than 60 men became involved. Their goal was simple: kill Julius Caesar. The conspirators knew timing would be critical. They could not strike in public. They needed a place where Caesar would be vulnerable. Eventually, they chose a Senate meeting scheduled for March 15th. The Ides of March. As the day approached, strange stories began circulating. Ancient writers later claimed that warnings appeared everywhere. Omens, dreams, predictions. One famous account describes a soothsayer warning Caesar to beware the Ides of March. Whether true or not, the stories became part of the legend. On the morning of March 15th, Caesar reportedly hesitated. Some accounts suggest his wife urged him to stay home after experiencing troubling dreams. For a moment, it seemed he might cancel his plans, but the conspirators convinced him to attend. And so Caesar left for the Senate. He had no idea it would be the final journey of his life. When he arrived, the meeting appeared ordinary. Senators gathered around him, discussions began, then everything changed. One conspirator approached Caesar with a petition. As Caesar examined it, others moved closer. Suddenly, a senator grabbed him. Another produced a dagger. The attack began. Caesar tried to resist, but the conspirators surrounded him. Blades flashed. Panic erupted. Senators scattered. Within moments, Julius Caesar lay mortally wounded. The most powerful man in Rome was dead. The conspirators believed they had accomplished something noble. They imagined Romans celebrating the restoration of the Republic. Instead, chaos followed. The public reaction was not what they expected. Many citizens mourned Caesar. His supporters were furious. Political tensions exploded. Rather than saving the Republic, the assassination pushed Rome toward even greater instability. Civil war returned. Power struggles erupted across the Roman world. New leaders emerged. Among them was Caesar's adopted heir, a young man named Octavian. Over the following years, Octavian outmaneuvered his rivals and consolidated power. Eventually, he became Augustus, Rome's first emperor. Ironically, the men who killed Caesar to prevent one-man rule helped create the conditions for an empire. The Roman Republic never truly recovered. Today, the assassination of Julius Caesar remains one of history's most famous events. A story of ambition, fear, betrayal, and unintended consequences. Because on the Ides of March, the conspirators believed they were saving Rome. Instead, they changed it forever.